Hi, my name is Luis Enrique Sanchez Ortiz, and in the project, I am going to say who are the vaquita marina and the saber-tooth head. And the other thing that I'm saying is where where do they live? The vaquita marina and the saber-tooth head. Okay, the vaquita marina, the world's rarest marine mammal, is on the edge of extinction. The vaquita has a large dark ring around its eyes and dark patches on its lips that form a thin line from the mouth to the pectoral fins. Its top, the dorsal surface, is dark gray, its sides are pale gray, and its underside, the ventral surface, is white with long, light gray markings. And the saber-toothed head with their long, dagger-like canines protruding from the sides of their mouths are one of the most iconic Ice Age mammals in North America. And now, where do they live? The vaquita is protected with in the Gulf of California in Mexico. Also, its population has drastically decreased in recent years, and there are only 8 left today. And the saber-toothed species of this species was found in North America, in Peru, Ecuador, and nowhere else. Place.
Hi, my name is Rodrigo Sandoval, and I'm going to talk about these two species that we choose, about which was their role in the food chain between the other animals. Also, we are going to talk about when do they get extinct, why do they get extinct, and approximately how much they remain. And in an estimate amount of time in which time they are going to get extinct, and uh, and that's all.
I'm going to explain the role of the food chain in the food chain of those two animals. I'm going to start with the marina cow, that it is one of the smallest cetaceans as well as one of the most threatened in the world, and the role it plays in the food chain is not vital since it is considered an irrelevant link in it. However, it is a part of the marine diversity and food of some species. And the species that is extinct, the saber-tooth, um, are generally considered predators at the top of the food chain. That this means that the adults and individuals are not usually taken as prey by other animals. Well, when do they get extinct? The saber-tooth get extinct at the end of the Pleistocene, that is the last ice age of the Quaternary. That uh, exactly the saber-tooth get extinct between 12,000 or 10,000 years ago, and its main cause of extinction was that there were drastic environmental and climatic change that could generate a cascade of consequences in their food chain, um, and that's the principal reason. Well, the marine cows have lost the 98.6% of their population due to a series of accidental events at a certain place and time that they could generate the definitive extinction of this species. The main causes of extinction are illegal hunting, habitat population, climate change, etc.
Hello, My name is Jose Maria Sanchez Carcaño, and I am going to talk about how does the socio-political and economical pressures can affect to the extinction or the possible extinction of these animals. Also, I am going to talk how does the government help or influence in any other aspect of also the extinction of these types of animals.
The illegal hunting of the vaquita marina in the upper Gulf of California puts it in certain danger of extinction. The Intergovernmental Group of Sustainability in the upper Gulf of California was recently created. The group announced the actions in the short, medium and long term to protect species with studies. The purpose is to update the location and count of the vaquita marina, Totoba and the wetlands in the area for the restoration of ecosystems. It is worth mentioning that the Secretary of the Navy maintains maritime, land and air patrols. Likewise, inspection posts at the embarkation and disembarkation sites are also made up of Profepa, CONASPECA and SEMAR inspectors.
Hi, I'm Eric Fernandez, and in the video, I'm going to talk about the consequences of an extinction and their effects on the ecosystem, and the effort from the human race to help these specimens in extinction. About the ecologic consequences that the extinction of the specimens that we are talking about in this video, like the vaquita, well, as we have learned, the modification of the food chain inside an ecosystem can fatally affect the whole system, causing plagues or lower numbers of population of other species. In the case of the vaquita, we could see a percentage increase in the population of fish and squid. All this because the vaquita used to eat this species because it was their food. About the effort that the human being are doing to try save the vaquita, and what are we doing to remember already extinct species. One of the causes of the extinction of the vaquita is actually inattention from the government in the past recent years, where the vaquita decreased about 80% of his population in the last decade. In the actuality, when an animal is in danger of extinction, the government and independent organizations work together to try to preserve the last specimens and working with the objective of searching an habitat where they can be safe and try to get them to reproduce and increase the population. In the case of the vaquita, the government and other organizations work hard to protect the habitat of the specimens that are alive. In the case of the saber-tooth that is already extinct, well, we couldn't do nothing, but we have knowledge about the existence in museums and books, and that's what we are doing for already extinct species.